everybody, welcome to Uplifted Wellness. This month, the month of August, we're focusing on finishing the summer strong. So we're going to focus on using some hand weights. Some of the benefits of weightlifting for women, there are very many, but sometimes we overlook them because we think, oh, that's so much work and I don't want to go to a gym and I don't want a trainer. You don't need all of that. You just need 2 hand weights. These are 4-pound hand weights, but you can do 5-pound, you can do 6-pound. I mean, you choose the number that works for you and you can work your way up. But let's just talk about some of the benefits of strength training for women. As we get older, our bone density starts to shrink. When we work out and we do strength training, we're helping increase the blood flow to those bones so that they stay strong and not brittle as time goes on. We help our posture stay nice and strong. Injury prevention is a huge benefit of weightlifting. As we get older, we're more prone to tripping, falling, things like that just happen, right? Our balance gets compromised, maybe our vision gets compromised. So we need to make sure that we're keeping our muscles in great shape so we can rebound from life's little accidents that can happen. Posture. Strong posture is very important. If you've ever experienced a chronic injury, you probably know that the body works in a kinetic chain. So that means that wherever there's a weak spot, the body is going to pull from a stronger place to compromise for that weaker spot. So that's why sometimes if our knees are bad, we're going to feel the pain in our low back, right? Doesn't always make sense, but that's how the body works. It's going to pull from, it's going to borrow from where there is strength in the body. So strong posture, okay? Did I mention metabolism? We want to keep our metabolism burning belly fat as we get older. That becomes a little challenging as we get older. Weightlifting will help with that. Reducing stress. Whew. Big one. We want to reduce our stress so we can sleep better and keep those cortisol levels in check in the brain. Those are just a few of the benefits of weightlifting. So I could talk a whole lot more, but let's get to work. So if you have your weights of choice, your hand weights, just mention we can use water bottles or even books if we need to, if you don't have hand weights handy. Just finding something of equal weight that you could put in each hand. Okay, as always, we want to make sure we have good alignment before we do any type of movement. So let's make sure those feet are about hip width apart. Let's stack everything up in the body, nice and organized. So we want feet hip width apart. We want knees to be soft. We want hips to be stacked right underneath those shoulders. We want core muscles cinched in together like a corset. We want that head, neck, and shoulders feeling nice and long. When we're in alignment, then we can begin. Let's just begin with some very simple bicep movements. So we're going to make almost like a W with our arms here and rest those hand weights in the palms of your hands. From here, we're going to drop down and lift up. Drop down and lift up. 3, 4, 5, keep breathing. 6, make sure core is pulled in. 7, and 8. And now for an extra challenge, let's do 4 half range motion movements. So we're going from the halfway point. 1, 2, this is where the sizzle burn comes in. 3, and 4. Good. Let's bring it down. Shake those shoulders out. Grab a sip of water if you want a sip of water. All right. For our next movement, we're going to work on the back muscles. So I'm going to come to a side profile here so you can kind of see how this looks. We're going to keep those feet hip width apart. We're going to bend your knees. We're going to keep your core pulled in, but we're going to try to make sure the back doesn't have a bend to it. So we want it to essentially be a straight slope. So not a curved slope in either direction, but a straight slope, okay? Like we're getting ready to ski. All right, so from here, we're gonna just bring those elbows back here. So we're just sending these arms straight back, okay? Different perspective. 3, 4, sending them straight back. 5, 6, keep those arms close to the body. 7, core muscles in. 8, good. Let's do the half range of motion now. Ready? 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just getting that extra burn. Good. Okay, let's stay in this position. Stay right here in this position. We're going to do flyaways. These are going to help with the chest muscles. You ready? We're going to bring our arms out and bring them in. Just like a wingspan. We call them flyaways. 2, and in. 3, and in. 4, and in. Good. Hopefully getting that heart rate up. 5, and in. Keep muscles in. 6, and in. 7, and in. Keep breathing. 8, and in. Let's do half range motion 4 times. Ready? 1, and in. 2, and in. 3, and in. 4, and in. And let's stack that spine up nice and tall, shoulders down and back. Good work. Let's not forget our shoulders. We don't want to leave the shoulders out. Okay, here's what we're going to do for shoulders. Feet are hip width apart. Let's bring those hand weights up to shoulder level. Elbows bent. And we're going to shoulder press. So we're going to press these upward. Ready? Make sure core muscles are cinched in together to protect the back. Pull those core muscles in. Take a breath in and 1, and down. 2, and down. 3, and down. 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, keep breathing, and down. 7, and down. 8, and down. Halfway, 4 times. 1, and down. 2, and down. 3, and down. 4, and down. Good work, everybody. Hopefully we're feeling our heart rates up a little bit. Hopefully we're feeling our circulation flowing nice and strong. Hopefully we're feeling our posture kind of standing up straighter. Maybe our energy's improved or our mood has improved. Let's end with a few squats and we'll be ready to go for the day. If you'd like to add a balance challenge to these squats, please feel free. But let's first make sure we have a good grasp on the mechanics. So if you want to be close by to a table or a couch or a railing, something that you can, or chair, something that you can rest on if you need that balance help, okay? So, I'm gonna give you the side perspective first. Feet are hip width apart, core muscles cinched in, shoulders down and back. We're just gonna sit back into that squat and bring our arms up to chest level with our weights, okay? If we can. Ready? Sitting back. 1, and down. 2, and down. Remember, knees don't go beyond those toes. 3, and down. Just like we're sitting back in a chair. 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, and down. 7, and down. 8, and down. Good. Here's where that balance challenge comes in if you'd like to add some more balance work. Let's do 4 balance lifts. So that's how this will look. We'll come down, lift a leg. 2, lift a leg. 3, lift a leg. And 4, lift a leg. Way to go, everybody. Let's set those weights down. Let's give ourselves some arm stretches before we finish. So let's cross one foot over the other. Reach down and over. And just just want you to stretch the side body here on both sides. Just kind of letting that heart rate start to come down a little bit. Getting a good stretch for the arms and the chest. Back. Reaching over on the other side now. Being kind to your body. And let's release. Cross over on that opposite side now. Do the same thing. Reach down and reach over. Feeling that nice C curve in the spine. Core muscles staying cinched in. Good. Release. Let's take that on the other side now. Reaching down, reaching over. Feeling that beautiful stretch on the side body. Practicing self-kindness for wherever your body is today. Remembering that we build the foundations of our strength day by day. Great job, everybody. I hope you take this workout and do it twice, maybe 3 times a week in the month of August so we can increase your strength training and improve your health. Thank you, everybody, for coming today. Hope to see you 3 times, 2 times a week this month. Have a great finish to your summer.